What's going on, guys? It's Exo-Bombs back here today, and we're going to be starting up another series on the Exo-Bombs channel. This is going to be the NBA 2K MyLeague series. I'm going to be taking a team and I'm going to go through a couple seasons, see how good we can be, see how many championships we can win. Hopefully, every championship. We'll see how everything goes. So I'm just going to set up my settings real quick. I'm going to go ahead and do the fantasy draft. Serpentine. Make sure we get all this set up. I'm going to turn off the progressive fatigue because I really don't feel like it does too much. Put these at my regular settings. This is the settings that I use for basically everything. And since we're doing a fantasy draft, like the league is restarting, I'm going to turn off previously traded draft picks. I'm not going to worry about injuries. For player progression rate, I'm actually going to go 40 because I feel like people in this game progress way too fast. So I always go 40, 60. Make sure we set this to Hall of Fame. And I'm going to set these down to about 25. That's what I normally do. I'll keep everything at 25. Try to keep it more realistic because obviously we have a big selection of players to choose from and not all of them are going to get what they want. So for this series, I'm going to be going with the Oklahoma City Thunder, as we're going to be going, the way that I really want this series to work is I want to play about 2 games a month, and we'll just see how it goes from there. It's not going to be a daily series. It'll probably be like a 1 or 2 videos a week kind of series. And it looks like, do we really have the 30th pick? Alright, so we get back-to-back picks every round. So looking through, Devin Booker looks nice. Jaylen Brown looks pretty good. Looking through our options here, I think with our first pick, I think I got to pick up Devin Booker, and he's a heck of a shooter. He's got C+ perimeter defense. But, I plan on going with more of a run and gun system. And with our second pick, let's go ahead and lock down the middle. We are going to be picking up, let's pick up Rudy Gobert to fill out the middle for us. So, I plan on going maybe 3 seasons with this, and I like to switch it up every now and then. So maybe after 3 seasons, we'll call it a quits and we'll start with a new team and get new players and see how everything goes. So with our third pick here, I think I'm going to try to go more of like a stretch 4. I don't really want Al Horford, but there's not really much here to work with. See what we have here at center. See, for a year, I wouldn't really mind Serge Ibaka to be a stretch 4 because his contract is up at the end of the year. Or Miles Turner. I think I'm going to go Miles Turner. He has a B+ 3-pointer. Let's see what his overall 3-pointer is. It's a 77. So we're going to have Miles Turner play the stretch 4 for us. And with our 4th pick, because we have back-to-back picks, let's pick another shooter here. Let's go ahead. We'll bring in, I really don't want to bring in Eric Gordon, excuse me. 30 years old, making $14 million. We might keep him for a season, Yep. We'll go Eric Gordon with our 4th pick. And with our next round out our starting lineup. As for our point guard position, we still have Pat Beverly. Mike Conley wouldn't be too bad for a season. Just going through and looking through all our options here. Chris Dunn's available. Darius Garland, if we want to go young. I think for like my style of play, I'm going to pick up Mike Conley to be our starter. I might have him stay for a year, might keep him. Now for our 6-man, just looking through what we really have available. I think I'm torn between Nikola Mirotic and Kuzma. I think I'm going to pick up Kyle Kuzma for the simple fact that he's on a cheaper contract. And I'll put him at the backup 3 instead of the backup 4. So with our next 2 picks, we're going to go ahead and we're going to lock up our backup point guard. And I'd say nice backup point guard for this team. We'll go ahead and bring in Avery Bradley. And we'll go ahead and bring in a backup center as well. In Marcus Saul still here. Wow. He's a 77. Daniel Gafford. He's young. Yeah, we'll bring in Daniel Gafford to be our backup center for the time being. Might throw him in the G League. I'm not sure yet. So with our 9th and 10th overall picks, we're going to round out the bench units. I'm really tempted to do it. I'm going to do it. Backup shooting guard Alex Caruso. There it is. Well, let's see. With the bench unit, I might keep Kuzma at the 4 and just go small ball. Bring in maybe Kyle Korver. Bring in... see what we have at the 4 here. We got Ersan Ilyasova. Got Jay Crowder still here. I'm going to go with Jay Crowder and move Kyle Kuzma to the 3. I really like playing with Jay Crowder in 2K. His jump shot to me is just always really good. Now I'm going to just get some backup players or some role players. And I already know the first person I want to go with, Javon Carter. He's a WVU native. He was drafted in the 2nd round by the Memphis Grizzlies in the 2018 draft. He's a heck of a defensive monster. And I'm going to bring him in. And another center. I'm going to bring in Boban. You can't go wrong with height. Especially if I decide to throw Daniel Gafford in the G League for a year. With these next 2 picks, I'm really just looking for some ring chasers. Like, I'm going to get Kyle Korver, bring him on, try to get him a ring. I don't think he has a ring yet. Let me check that real quick, actually. No, he's not. He was an All-Star back in 2015. That's really about it. And then with our last pick, let's go ahead and bring in Ron Baker. No, I'm just kidding. With our last pick, let's bring in Vince Carter. Let's try to get him a championship before he retires. And so I'll see you guys whenever we have the lineup set. So here's the final lineup we're going with for season number 1. Might make some changes throughout the regular season. We have Mike Conley starting at the point, Devin Booker at the 2, Eric Gordon at the 3, Miles Turner at the 4, and Rudy Gobert at the 5, with Kuzma bringing in 30 minutes coming off the bench, Boban, Jay Crowder, and Avery Bradley. I signed Nick Young so I could send two players to the G League. As you can see, Javon Carter is here and Alex Caruso is not, for the simple fact that Javon Carter only has 1 year left on his deal, and I didn't want to upset him, so I could potentially try to bring him back next year for cheaper. As to where if we go to Alex Caruso, he's got 2 years on his deal, so he's guaranteed to come back in 2020. It'll only make him better. He's a 75 right now. And I also threw in Daniel Gafford to the G League. So this is what our team is looking like. Guys, if you like what you see, hit the like button, comment what you guys want to see, and subscribe. Whenever we get to 50 subscribers, we're going to be doing a PlayStation or Xbox card giveaway. And I will see you guys with the first game of the regular season soon.